Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an M53 M55. It's the Tier 9 American SPG, and we're located on the east spawn of Airfield, and it's under the command of firekitty. Now, some of you may not have heard, but firekitty is now a new mama. She's just given birth to Shailene Myrna Jackson Clark. I'll say that again because the start of the battle actually got in the way. She's given birth to Shailene Myrna Jackson Clark. A young baby girl was born on October the 31st at 6:10 in the morning, so she must have been in labour all night. And £7 1 ounce. And Mama is now back to playing Arty already. And she's looking down range for a new target. Now, firekitty, you've seen many of her videos before. She's particularly good with Arty. In fact, she was a member of the Canadian military. So she has some actual hands-on experience at being in the Canadian Army. Okay, we've got a couple of customers there. T26E5, the Patriot, and an A44. Oh, she got a direct hit! There was no explosion, but you could see stuff falling apart. It definitely hit. I think it hit that T26. Now, she's gone straight to counter battery. She's looking for the tracer from the enemy Arty. That bush there at the top is one of the favourite places to hide. The bushes at the bottom are one of the favourite alternate places to hide. But she's found a tiger coming up onto Temple Mount. She's almost loaded. It's about a 35-second reload with the 8-inch howitzer. Oh, and it fell short, but it did stun the tiger. Now, she's having a look for Arty in the south now. It's one of the alternate positions that Arty takes. There are quite a few Arty positions on this map. Not all of them are used, but it's wise to have a quick check and see if you can see any tracer. We've got a VK3002D. Just going to have a go at that. She can't see him now, but oh, he's dropped down. She's readjusting the aim. Round out. This should kill it. Oh, it doesn't, but it does a huge amount of damage. 463 hit points. The armor on the VK3002D is rather weak, and unfortunate for that tank, it suffered a lot. He's still stunned, and the 1357's going in for the kill, but oh, he's in the water, that 1357, and the VK takes him out. Or was it? No, it was the Comet got him, not the VK, but the VK's taking more fire. Okay, firekitty's loaded, and she's killed the VK. She got him with a blind shot. And she's relocating to avoid any counter battery. Now, with such a long reload, it really does pay to move to a new position every now and then. I must admit, though, I am guilty of sometimes firing from the same spot for too long. And normally, I have to pay for the penalty for that, because that's when the enemy Arty locates where I am and puts a shell into me. Okay, we've got Comets inside the cap area. Fires a round in, and oh, it was a near miss for 225. It was splash. She destroyed most of the buildings, and the Comet was killed, so she picked up the stun assist. When you've got 35 seconds to play with, so you've got plenty of time to find a new position to fire from. And she's marked the ground for that Tiger 1, telling her team that she's aiming for that particular spot. And it's to tell them to stay away from that spot, because otherwise you might get hit by the splash. She's got a red line now. That means the ground is some obstructions in the way. But she fires a round in and gets 240 splash on the Tiger 1. And a nice bit of stun. Now you can see that firekitty's got a nice mark of excellence on her barrel. I'm sure she's working on the second one. She's very good with the M53, M55, and it is one of those Artys that a lot of people like to play, mainly because it has such a big turret that can actually swivel 30 degrees either side. That means it's got a 60-degree arc of fire. Now, she's got a target down in the south. It's a T95. We can't see it, but she's loaded. She's firing for that position, waiting for the KV-13 or the Panther to give her a spot. She's fired in anyway. Doesn't look as if there was anything from that. Now, she's moved into a new firing position, but it is one that's frequently used. Now, there was an AMX 1357 moving up onto Temple Mount. Temple Mount is the area right in the centre of the map on Airfield. I like to call it Temple Mount because there's some ruined Greek temples there. And it is a mountain right in the centre of the map. There's the T95, and he's missing some hit points, so she probably did hit him. And she's blind firing again. He is moving back, and she got a direct hit. The shell went right on target. In fact, actually, it looked like the shell veered to the left, but it still hit the target. Oh, yes, he's missing half his hit points now. She definitely hit him for a lot. A great deal. He's missing 1,000 hit points. All counts. She's only showing 928 hit points total, but that tank being missing that much, and she got another direct hit. And he's still backing up because he's just knocked that tree down, so he is heading north. But I reckon her total is probably over 2k damage already. And I reckon next time we see that T95, he's going to be missing just about everything. Now she's indicating the spot. Oh, look, he's only got 371 now. From 1800 down to 371. She's got nearly 1400 hit points off him, or more than 1400 hit points. She's going to collect the last amount now. Round out. This will be a kill shot. Oh, no, he pulled back just in time. But the kill actually goes to the Su-14-2, who picks up the remaining hit points after Firekitty takes a large chunk of him. There's only 4 enemy tanks left. We've got a Rheinmetall Borsig, but I don't think he's going to live very long because there's a Wizzy 131 firing at him from behind. And he's turning his big gun towards him, but if he stays where he is, he's going to get hit by an Arty shell, and that will finish his game. Firekitty's almost loaded. Round out straight away, and oh, look at that big hit. 410 hit points, and she picked up stun assist, and he's down. He's killed, and there is the M40. So she was right when she was looking earlier. She was looking in the right place because it was the bit in the south. That's where it was. Well, he's not going to be able to move without being shot. So, yep, he's going to get shot now. He's turning to face our Centurion, but we're almost loaded. And he's gone. That means there's only one left, the AMX 1375. And he's rushing our AMX 1357, going down the hill, and oh, well, he crashed at the bottom, but not before Firekitty took some hit points off him. 129 to be precise, and that's the end of the game. So congratulations, Firekitty. She got the last damage of the game. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats, and it's a second class tanker for Firekitty in the M53, M55. She got a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. She got 14, a Gore's medal for doing more damage than 10 times the hit points for her own vehicle, a Confederate for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else, and a high caliber for getting the highest damage in the battle overall. So let's have a look at team score. Top of the table, 4,133 hit points of damage during that battle. If we check on the previous score, just to see how much damage she did to that T95, well, she got him for 1,471 hit points in the end. He must have been pretty sick and tired of those shells that kept coming in and hitting him. But let's have a look at the team again. Unfortunately, the highest score on the enemy team, funnily enough, was their Arty as well, was the M40, M43 getting 2,457. But when it came to actual kills, I'm afraid Firekitty was well down the tope. She only managed to get 1 kill. The highest scorer on her team was the Su-14-2. Got 3 kills. In fact, he kill-stealed the T-95 at the end, but didn't really matter that he got the kill. I think actually without the Su-14-2 taking that kill, then firekitty might not have got the Confederate. So in a sense, it actually worked out okay in the end. Then we got the Maelstrom, Waffenträger, Centurion, Wizzy 131, the AMX 1357, all with 2 kills apiece, and then we've got firekitty with 1 kill. But when it came to base XP, well, it was the Wizzy 131. He managed to get 1216 base experience points. Then we've got the AMX 1357 with 1054, and then we've got firekitty with 939. The reason for that is that these are lower tier vehicles, and firekitty was top tier, so obviously she had to she was earning less XP per shot than they were earning. They were earning a lot more than her, so even though they did less damage, they still managed to earn more XP overall. So let's have a look at the detail report. She fired 12 rounds, she got 4 direct hits, 4 penetration and 9 splash. Damage of 4,133 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. She damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 1 of them, so that's a 7 difference. And she did stun assistance damage of 725 hit points off 12 stuns. On a premium account, she earned 52,388 credits, and after ammunition resupply, remember this is the 8-inch caliber Arty shell, which is rather expensive. It means she took away only 29,948 credits, and that's still a high score. She received 1,409 XP, times 2 for the first victory, took away 2,818 experience points altogether. So a nice set of awards there, a Gore's medal, Confederate, and a high caliber. And so it's pretty good result overall. You can't not say that that's good. And also congratulations to firekitty for the birth of her second daughter. I think it's her second daughter. So that's two daughters, 2 sets of trouble. But I'm sure she's loving it being a mummy again, because she's already got 1 child and now she's got her second one. And their artillery training will begin very, very shortly. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel. And hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.